I don't believe that the mainstream sort of gender ideology narrative is anything close to the best way to help people who experience gender dysphoria, right? Gender dysphoria is a real thing, right? It's like people do suffer because of this. You can argue about like whether it's sociogenic or innate or whatever, but it exists. One way or another, it does exist, right? People suffer because they don't like the way they look, they don't like in their sex role, maybe, right? This exists. But the fact that people feel this way in no way implies that like the optimal solution is to like do all these crazy medical procedures, some of which I went through, and force the rest of society, under the threat of prosecution to pretend that they're members of the opposite sex, right? In my experience, at least, transitioning greatly exacerbated my dysphoria, right? Because it made me think about it all the time, right? And you can never transition perfectly, right? You're never done, right? You never just achieve it and you're the opposite sex. It's not possible with current technology. So it encourages you to ruminate on it endlessly. It encourages you to spend all your time thinking about this, to hyperfixate on like the little aspects of your appearance that still don't pass very well or something, right? And perhaps most poisonously of all, it encourages you to think way too much about what other people are thinking about you, right? You're constantly thinking, oh, did that person clock? What do they think of me? Do they think I'm weird, right? Do they hate me, right? It encourages you to dwell on what just random people you pass on the street are thinking about you. That's deeply unhealthy, especially for a population that has massively high disproportionate rates of mental illness already, right?